This is Juanki.
And this is Hulk.
And this is the J&H Podcast.
Let's go. For a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that say stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and
Hello, everybody. This is the Incredible Hulk.
This is Juanki.
Oh, my God. And this is the energy we're going to give.
No, I'm giving you proper in the mirror. I had a lot of energy when I came in here, and you have stifled my development. You have froze it and bottled it, and you have me in a jar.
Because it was dramatic and not where it needed to be for this performance.
So now I am where you think it needs to be for this performance.
Well, listen, all I'm going to say is that it's been a minute, and we are here. Because that check finally cleared.
That's right.
You got to keep these checks coming, man.
Well, so we can spend it. You clear the checks, I spend them.
No, I mean because I'm a paid husband. I'm not real.
That's right.
Remember?
That's right.
You
No,
keep
I forgot. Yeah. Did it clear? Did the sale? Because we don't even use checks anymore. We just sell you the money. Did the Cash App work?
The Cash App worked.
And it said, please play my husband. I need a podcast. I haven't done an episode.
My God, it's been a long time, babe.
Well, you weren't available. I was talking through your management, and you were not available.
Listen, that's what happens when you're booked and busy.
All right. Anyway, how are you, baby?
I'm doing good. I feel very much relaxed.
I want you to understand that what you just experienced this summer used to be my lifetime's 10.
Your lifetime's 10?
My lifetime's 10. At least I was able to pace it together, pace it. But before when I was a bachelor in my Washington Heights apartment.
Calm down with the,
Okay.
I see you trying to relive moments in your head.
I'm not.
We don't relive past
I'm
life.
just saying, I'm getting tired for this running the world shit.
Yeah.
No, well, it's been a lot happening, and we're going to discuss where we've been and the things that we've been doing as we come to an end of the summer.
I know, it's over that fast. Do you feel like it went by fast?
I feel like no. I feel like it was heavy.
Okay, I can see that. If I look at it, it does seem like it was it took a long time to get here, I would say.
And then when it got here, it was like back to back to back to back to back.
And we have been moving and moving and moving. But let's get into the things of what we've been doing.
Overall, now as we come into an end of the summer, how was your summer?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I feel like this summer has been a roller coaster, and it was, the up and downs, but the downs weren't like, I wouldn't say necessarily bad downs. It was just, we were going, then we was chilling, then going. So I enjoyed it.
I think I would call it, I don't want to call it downs. I would call it more of like moments of exhaustion.
That's what downs is.
Well, I'm just saying. Moments of exhaustion.
Yeah, that's the definition for us.
Overall, do you think it was well planned, or do you think that I need to really sit back and really, next time I do our planning, set more, like change the pace of it a little bit?
No, I think it was fine.
You think it was
Actually,
fine?
I think next year we should do more.
So I'm just getting old, huh?
We're old now. I think we need to do more next year. God. I feel like, to be honest, I think we should do things leading into the summer and then have things spread outside of the summer instead of us always trying to pack everything into the summer. But I get why we do it, because the weather is beautiful.
And we're also working towards things throughout the year, and so I guess our summer started with our concerts and going out to like outings and things like that, right? So let's talk about what was kind of like the beginning of our summer.
The beginning of our summer, we went to go see the musical Tommy.
Yes, which is, some will consider it a concert. It's what's called a rock opera. I don't know if you noticed, there was literally no spoken word. That's what's considered a rock opera, because it's literally, there is a couple of lines, but when I mean a couple, literally a couple. Everything else was sung.
Just sung the whole time. What's funny is when you first told me we were going to go see this, and I was like, oh, you want me to go see a white man just drooling on stage with his eyes open? And you was like, it's not just going to be that. And then what happened when we first sat down?
Well, when we first got to the theater, the Nederlander Theater, poor thing. My husband. Of course, Incredible Hulk and his many yards of legs could not fit on the chair.
That was horrible.
No, you fit in the chair. Your knees were like touching your chin.
Yeah, my knees were up to my collarbone, and it was funny because I was fucking those people up in front of us. And my
did
knees
you see that woman that was like, "Oh, you should try"? No, bitch, I see what you're doing. She was trying to get us to just stand in the back after we paid, whatever we paid for the seats up in the front. We were like the third row, center orchestra.
Yo.
Aisle, because I always get you the aisle so you can put your foot out or a leg out. And this bitch behind was like, well, you guys can go sit over. No, bitch, you sit right over there.
We pay for these seats.
We pay for these seats, probably more than you, because I'm in front of you. So you relax. You go sit over there if you want to see it from an angle.
It must be really hard sitting from behind me.
But let me tell you, the seats are at an angle, so it's not directly behind you.
But you always say that, but you don't understand that I am taller than the average American.
It's still at an angle,
so even at an angle for you, people who are at the regular height.
I've sat in front of people that were much taller than me. That's how I know. And the seats are in an angle. Now, are you going to catch everything? No, you can't catch everything even on a regular seat. But you're still on an angle. It's not an obstructed view.
But what's funny? I still keep thinking about when I jammed my knee into the back of that chair and that white lady turned around and looked at me. I know she felt that shit in the morning because I was rocking them chairs. And then it was the chairs. They were
and then you're mad at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry that I don't know every layout of every theater.
I mean, aside from the
fact that theater went through a renovation, a huge renovation where they ripped the seats out. I didn't know they brought in smaller. They brought like smaller seats.
No, they said we renovated for tax purposes, and they took the seats out. Say, look at IRS, we got new seats, and they took them old ones right back and just bolted them bitches down.
I don't remember the Nederlander being that uncomfortable, but then again, last time I was there, I was in college, and before that, I was in high school.
So there you go. And you were much younger
and smaller,
and I'm a bigger person. I feel like sometimes you forget that I'm very much bigger than you. Mm. So where you are comfortable at, I am not. But I will say that it was a beautiful theater, and I did enjoy it. And I think that Tommy was one of the well, first of all, remember at the beginning I said I don't want to go see a white man standing on stage with his mouth open, drooling with his eyes wide. You said that wasn't going to happen. In the first part of the show, there was a white man standing on stage with his eyes open, drooling.
First of all, it wasn't a white man. It was a young 5-year-old girl.
I thought it was a boy.
Who was playing a boy.
Young Tommy.
No, that was the young Tommy.
I didn't know
it was she did excellent for a 5-year. No, she wasn't 5. She was playing 5, but she's like 8.
She's like 8.
She's like 8. She was playing 5. And a boy on top of that, under like curly hair.
And I did not know that until we saw the
playbill. Yeah, the playbill.
We saw the playbill. And I was like, that's a girl?
That was a girl.
That's crazy.
That was a girl. And she was doing that. They all did their thing up there. And you see, when you get to the Broadway level, it's a whole other thing. It's a whole other thing, babe.
I was impressed. And the lights. I think that out of all of the shows that we went to go see, this one had the best lighting so far.
And the music, did you see when that bass was kicking in? And
because when I got up, I had got up out the seat because I think my legs decided to take a break and move. And then my upper body was like, where's my legs at? And I was like, all right, I got to stand up. So I went to the back, and then I did stand in the back for a little bit. And when I tell you that, looking at the way that they did this show from the back, it was a different experience from being up close because they had the people dressed in all black. Mm-hmm. So it gives the appearance of a lot of things floating in the air. Mm-hmm. But when you're sitting up close, you can see the black figures.
Right.
But in the back, you can't see them. So everything literally looked like it was floating in midair. And the lights were really hitting back there. So I was like, I'm actually glad that I sat back there for a little bit and seen it from that perspective because that was amazing. Mm-hmm. And I think this show, it's only 2 shows that really took my breath like that, and that was the Phantom of the Opera and this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wait until you see Wicked then.
I can't wait to see
Wicked and Lion King?
Yeah, I have to see Wicked. Lion King, I'm still like, but
okay, Tommy Part 2. That's Tommy right there. That's exactly what he said about Tommy. I don't know if we should go see Tommy.
That's because I seen the music video and I was like,
right, and I said to you, theater, there's nothing like theater. That's why theater is my life.
You know what's crazy is I feel like I missed opportunities because I had opportunities to go to see musicals and stuff, and I was always like, I don't want to see that. That's whack. That's trash. Yada yada yada. Now I'm like, this is a whole different experience. Like better than the movie theaters. Like, because I used to say stuff like that. I'd rather watch a movie. But going to see musical theater has changed my life. It is really exciting.
It really is a labor of love. It really is. Some shows, it's not even performers. There are athletes up there.
Oh, I agree with that.
Some shows these people are machines up there.
So out of all the shows we saw, which one was your favorite when it came to production, like so far? Because what have we seen already?
We saw Death of a Salesman, but that was a play.
That was a play, yeah.
We saw Phantom of the Opera, Kinky Boots.
Yes.
We have seen The Who's Tommy.
And Juliet.
That's going on tour. Tommy's is going on tour soon, and Juliet goes on tour next month. Out of all of those, I think they all have their own special place.
Yeah.
And their own, I think they're all masterpieces and they're great. But I would say that for me, when it comes down to production, lighting, everything that takes that you need to bring the production together, and once that opening number starts, all the different elements that need to go on at the same time, I would say it's Tommy. Tommy's a much challenging show at the tech level to run, because all those lights are somebody's calling those lights, all of that. I think Tommy.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can't see. I'm biased because the first show I've ever saw was the Phantom of the Opera, and it's like losing your virginity to musical theater and seeing all of that for the first time, and the live orchestra, like just the way everything hit, that chandelier, the storyline, everything about the Phantom of the Opera still has me entangled with the Phantom of the Opera. So I will still say that Phantom of the Opera is number one for me.
Okay.
I can't get over it.
We'll
I would love to go see it again.
Once you see Wicked. We'll see once you see Wicked, because Wicked completely blew it out the water when they came around. It was the most expensive show at the time. Universal Studios was producing it, and it was like $50 million or something like that was put into it. And it was like the biggest show ever. So
they definitely made their money back.
Oh, of course, yeah. So that we saw Tommy, and then what other concerts did we do this summer?
Oh my God, we went to go see.
Skinny Missy.
You know what's fun? I was gonna let you finish and then ask, what the fuck was that?
That was my rendition of Skinny Missy.
That was you
when I walk up in the wind.
It's like, when I walk up in the air, I ain't had to even speak. I'm a bad man, my God, my motherfucker.
Okay, don't get us ding. Don't get us ding.
No, oh my God, let me tell you something. So we saw what was it called? Oh my God.
Land on the Planet. I call it the Skinny Missy tour.
What was the name of the tour?
Skinny Missy.
No, it was oh my God. Don't we have we went to go see the Missy Elliott tour. I love Missy.
I'll pull it up.
Everybody and their mother knows that Missy is life for me. I love her to death. And it was the best experience that I've ever witnessed when it comes to a concert. So tell them who was there.
So we what's her name? Oh my God, Ciara was there. Ciara did the opening. Then it was Busta Rhymes.
No, Ciara didn't do the opening.
Ciara did the opening.
No, it was Timbaland.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yes, it was Timbaland. Timbaland with his old ass up there did a good 40 minutes. Timbaland did a good 40 minutes up there, babe.
He did do 40 minutes. And at first I was confused.
He had the energy, but then you could see the decline towards the
He was like, all right, get me off this goddamn stage.
We old now. I like that they all admit that they were older now, more seasoned.
And it was more like a it was like a coming of the age type of thing when it came to seeing that. I don't know I was trying to find the name of this tour. I can't find it. You can look
everything. I looked at
Google
it. It says Missy Elliott.
The Missy tour. There you go.
Missy tour.
So, but Timbaland came out. It was weird because I didn't even recognize him at first.
Right.
And I was like, what the hell is Timbaland gonna do? Because I know he used to rap and he got a couple of songs that he was on.
Oh no, he dropped all the hits on your ass.
He said every beat that I've ever made.
His whole discography up there.
Every beat that he ever made, and it was dope because listen, the bass ridiculous, and he blew the damn speakers, and then they had to shut down. Okay, let me slow down because I'm getting too excited right now. So after Timbaland did his set, he played all his songs, he went off stage. Then it was a difficulty with the music, the screen?
No, I think that they were just changing the set.
But it gave
they did change
that
the
there was something wrong.
Yeah, it gave that there was something wrong and they were trying to fix it. And then the next artist will come on and blow it out the water. And then they're fixing something else. And then the next artist will come. No, I think they would just it was called striking the set. I think they were just striking the set and putting up another set for the next artist.
Okay, so
I think that process could have been better. It would have been ideal if they would have used a stage that they did not have to be taken apart and things could just like come in, come out, or morph into something else.
Attached to it.
Yeah, morph into something else rather than us having, because those were long breaks.
But it was kind of like
30, 40 minutes at
in
times
between each performance. And
right.
When Timbaland had his own little set, his own little DJ setup, then he went off stage, and then we see them with Ciara.
Platforms coming out and lighting.
Ciara's set was amazing.
Ciara's set was nice. She's performing on what we call a rig stage, which is a stage and an incline. That is horrible for your knees and horrible for dancing.
Well, she had the knees.
And them dancers were up and down, jumping up. All that jumping
See
up
the
and
big
down.
girl?
Yeah, the big girl. They had everything, all flavors. Ciara was up there, jiggling her ass.
She looked really good.
Yeah, man.
And let's be honest. A lot of people give her a lot of flack because she can't sing. Ciara can really, really sing.
She can sing. Yes, I will say that.
Like in person, she sounds exactly the same, and she can really sing and dance and sing at the same time.
She was live. She was live.
And did not miss a beat, a tune, nothing. And she was dancing and jumping around on that stage. So I give her nothing but props. And did she bring out anybody?
She did not bring out anybody. She did something with the audience. And somebody
she brought her up from a meet and greet on stage and had them learn her dance to her new song. I don't even remember the name of the new song.
I don't remember either, but she was good. She was a good appetizer.
So
then we thought the stage broke down.
Yeah, because everybody looked so confused.
And they struck the whole thing and they set up new lighting. And it's because Flip Mode was coming.
Yo, Busta Rhymes
came from the ground. He came straight from hell.
Looking like something from hell.
He came straight from hell, dressing red, and he had an army of AI red people behind him.
Yeah, he looked like a Fifth Element, a character from Mortal Kombat or something.
He did look like the Fifth Element.
I was like, what is this coming out looking like a whole drag queen? Him and Spliff Star, they came out to the song that they did with Khalees, like Busta, what it is right now. Like, and let me tell you something. Busta Rhymes sounds exactly how Busta Rhymes sounds. That man has nothing but energy. His voice is so overpowering. Like his voice, you can hear him. It felt like he was sitting next to me yelling in my ear.
In the VIP lounge?
In the VIP lounge. Oh, we forgot to even add that.
Well, we got to be modest nowadays. Right. We can't really tell the
we
truth about how we travel and how
hold
we
up.
vacation and how we enjoy ourselves.
Oh, you know me.
So, no, we were... Where did you have me, baby? You had me in the nosebleeds?
We were all the way up in the nosebleeds.
Is that where I got the champagne from at the nosebleeds?
Listen, no. We had a VIP box again.
Baby, that's not a box. That's a suite.
Suite, box, whatever.
No, there is a difference, honey.
This is... Okay.
I'll show you the American Express bill.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, we were in a VIP suite and we had our own little section and we were chilling and we was having fun. We went out for some champagne. Now let me tell you this before we go into Busta Rhymes. So we go out to get some drinks, some champagne, just a pre-show, just to get a little liquor in us. And we go up to the bar. And
Live Nation needs to get it together. If you're going to be going to certain locations and because Live Nation has a... it depends on what they want. They work out with the venue. They could bring their own people to do their own liquor and their own bar, or they could just pay the people in the venue to do it for them, right? If you're gonna have people behind there, have people that know what champagne is, what sparkling wine is, what red wine is. Have somebody who knows what a brut is,
Listen,
a rose.
My God,
a rosé.
A rosé. Listen, this chick, it was this ghetto chick.
With the
like
nails.
They pulled her out of
Brooklyn.
Atlanta, Georgia.
No, Brooklyn.
She looked like Atlanta because she had a little accent, but she had on fingernails that were the size of a New York City block. And then we asked for some champagne, and she says, "Oh, we don't have any champagne. So we look at the menu and we see that there's champagne. So then she's trying to look for the champagne, and obviously you have to pop the cork on the champagne. That's,
Right.
And then so she couldn't get the cork off because she couldn't get her 20-foot nails around it in a position to pop it, and she tried to ask another bartender to pop it for her.
The Spanish girl popped it.
Yeah, to pop it for her. So then, but there was this gay guy sitting at there talking.
Was he eating chicken wings?
He was.
Why do I think he was eating chicken wings?
He was eating chicken wings. And he was drinking a fucking. I gotta stop cursing. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
He was drinking a
beer,
a Heineken or a Corona and something. And then he had the nerve to say, "This is a guy that's a little. He's a queen.
A queen. You know what? But remember when we walked into the area, the queen that was serving, he came right over to it, and I was like, here it goes.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. First of all, they're thinking I'm somebody because you're with me. You couldn't just be my husband.
I know, right?
No, I'm either somebody and you're my security, or you're somebody and I'm your assistant.
I swear, and it's annoying.
And somebody even said it.
Somebody's
figure out who I was.
It's like, oh, look at his security. And then, oh my God, it's so stupid. I'd be like, can't we just be people?
And I'm like, if you look at my hand, look at his hand. We got rings. They're big. They're
matching.
We could if we're together. I always thought that if you slept with somebody, people could tell.
I think we are complete opposites. So I think it's different when you see people don't think I'm gay, so they never go to that. Oh, this guy is gay. That is the last thing that people think about me because of the way I look. So I look too street, too regular, too put together, I guess. I don't walk around. Oh,
yes, ladies. I did well. I did well.
Stupid.
All right. Maintain your body, your image, your self-esteem, and your bank account. And you, too, can nail yourself one.
An Incredible Hulk now.
That's right.
But no, so we at the bar ordering the champagne. Miss Girl over there got something to say. So he was like, oh, champagne? What is it, New Year's? Ha, ha, ha. And I look at my husband, and then I look at him, and I say, yeah, we don't drink that cheap shit. And then
he didn't say nothing after that.
He said, and then he had like a little, you know what they do. Like, oh, he didn't think I was going to say something.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm not drinking that cheap ass beer that you drink.
And here's the thing.
Goddamn
the
champagne.
artists on stage were popping champagne bottles.
Like, what do you mean? Like, yes, let me tell you something. I don't care where I'm from. When I was young, I used to drink Hennessy. Of course, I used to drink the Hennessy.
I used to drink E&J.
Oh, E&J, I did too. And then the green apple came out. I used to kill that. But then I'm like, now that I'm older, I have more money.
Well, you drink what you can afford.
Yeah, no, you know what it is? Your taste changed. And I don't want to drink that cheap liquor that's going to give me $1 million hangover with a $20 bottle. I don't want a hangover. I drink champagne because I can sip it. I'm chilling. It makes you feel good. It's just like sitting in a first class flight. It gets you the same place as the coach, but
it's a whole other experience.
Different
I'm sorry.
Experience.
It's a whole other experience.
When you're drinking champagne, it's like being in first class. The experience is just different when you drink it. You get a better glass, you get the little fizz, you get the little pop, and you just feel really good. So I tell everybody to drink champagne. Stay away from that cheap brown liquor. I definitely don't mess with vodka. I don't know. How do you feel about vodka?
I don't drink any of that.
The vodka is disgusting.
I don't drink any of that. All I drink is my champagne.
Yeah, vodka.
And you can call me whatever you want to call me. Call me that as I drink my champagne. I don't give a damn. Like this is what I can afford. This is what I got the taste for. I don't wake up with a headache in the morning. I don't wake up hungover, bags under my eyes. It don't fuck with my stomach. Like I'm
At
good.
all. Yeah.
It feels really good. The world has choices. This is my choice. And it's not being run through your card. It's being run through my card. So moving on.
Moving right along.
God.
So let's leave the queen and go back to the suite. So Busta Rhymes come out. He looking fly. His stage presence incredible. His performance is incredible. For just 2 people being on stage, it feels like there's 100 people on stage.
That's right, because his people were digital. So
it was just digital. It was literally just him and Spliff. And let me tell you that he was funny. Mm-hmm. He had amazing crowd control.
He said he wanted all the budget.
Ciara could not go on after him.
All the budget. Well, I told you what the breakdown, what the order was gonna be: Ciara, Busta, and then came Missy.
Oh my God.
Missy did it up. I completely did it up. Them images that were projected,
the heads,
the lasers,
the Missy heads,
the dancers.
Oh,
then
she
she
had
came out and did a lap
what about
around
the
the whole
bracelets?
thing.
Tell
The
'em.
bracelet. Okay, explain the bracelets.
Tell them.
So when we first got into the arena, they gave us these bracelets, these square things that we put on, and they said, "Oh, it's for the show." Now, I thought they were broken because nothing had happened up until Missy came, and then when Missy came, they all started lighting up different colors and going with the music, and that. So they were like controlling them from whatever system they had. That was pretty cool.
She had that.
pretty
Talk
cool.
about crowd control.
Yeah.
They had a wave of them going. People bracelets lighting up in the it's like dark. Everybody got a different color. We throwing our hands up. Missy comes out off of the spaceship that landed. Looked amazing. So she looked like she's walking off a spaceship to throw it back, which is like one of the I wouldn't say an old song, but it's the new song, but it's an older song. And after that, she just killed it.
Mm-hmm.
She looked good. She was dancing, and you know, Big Missy couldn't dance. So she made dance music, but she didn't really dance.
Let me tell you something. She's what, in her 50s now?
I think she's 52, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, that was a lot of energy.
A lot.
That was a lot of energy. That was a lot of movement. That was a lot of because it's not just what we're looking at. Every time you see her step off stage, she has to go somewhere to go change into something else, to get into something else,
She
to
did
get
have
enter
changes.
to something else. Not only changes, she was exiting and entering through a different. That means backstage you're running to wherever place, getting yourself together, weave hair, all that, then put it. It's a lot for a 52-year-old, and then she did a whole lap around the entire arena as she was singing.
Oh, she got caught up in one area.
Until that security punched the shit out of that person
Like,
and then let her go.
It was like, let her
And then
go.
she
Wow.
made it. She made it towards the last verse, or the last like the last sentence of the.
She finally got back on track.
Yeah.
And hopped up on the stage. I will say that I'm glad that I got to see her perform. There's only
That was a good idea.
It was so good that I would actually go catch it again at another arena.
You know, one thing that I did notice though, I give her props. I give everybody props for the amount of work and effort and energy and that the output that they put out in every performance. But they're very smart. They're only performing once a week. They are only performing once a week.
That's the retirement
One show
schedule.
once a week, and then they go somewhere else. One show once a week. It's not like other tours where they'll do three shows in that city.
Yeah.
And then they're traveling, and then the next time they're in there, like they're doing one show a week.
Well, listen, when you reach a certain age, you need Ben Gay on the knees.
I mean, I was tired. We were just standing up in the suite.
For real, and they out here moving. And let me tell you, even Busta Rhymes was running back and forth on stage. There was nobody coming out giving you a side-to-side two-step. Everybody had energy. Everybody was moving around.
No. We did get one of my queens up there that gave us two steps and walked the F right back out. Rod Digger. She came out and did 16.
Yo, she gave you 16
She gave
bars.
me 16.
A two-step.
And then she walked right out.
And she said, "Where's
looked
the
like a
exit?"
senior citizen walking up. She had the whole bob.
Nah,
She looked like the Jedi in the forest. You know that image where you see
walking with swinging
like
his
that,
arms.
just like swinging arms. That's what she was swinging arms. Came in there, her 16, turned the
She
fuck
walked
around
like
and
she
walked
had an
right
egg
out.
roll toenail. That's what she was walking like. She was
Oh my
done.
gosh.
She was done. But it was dope to see her
But
come
I
out.
screamed when I saw her.
And then Missy brought out Tweet.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
I forgot
oops,
about
there
Tweet.
goes my
I forgot
shirt.
about Tweet. And Tweet did 16 and got
She
the
did
F
16
out too.
and left too. You could tell she was a little older too. But you know what I didn't like? Tweet missed some of her words. Like, you got 16 bars, bro. How do you miss? Oh, that's the whole show for you. You came here to mess up 16 bars.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. I know it may be difficult to remember all of your songs that you're doing, but you're doing 16 bars of one song. And you knew you were doing that. Missy is out here doing her songs. They're switching up the beats on some of them to different beats. That would throw me off.
But let me tell you what would throw somebody who hasn't been on stage for a long time, getting on that stage and seeing an entire sold out crowd like that.
Well, let me tell you something.
And then you got them lights facing you too.
Let me
Like,
tell
it's
you,
a lot.
Tweet
to
might
take
have been
in.
different because remember, everybody's wrist is glowing, so it literally identified everybody.
Well, that's what I'm
in
saying.
there.
That's what
so,
it's you're like,
yeah.
oh shit, like that's.
I couldn't do it.
I remember when I performed the New York Knicks and Liberty in Madison Square Garden, or even
I think the Giants
Stadium,
Stadium.
76,000 people
That's crazy. I couldn't do it.
looking
do
dead
it.
at you. You're like, oh ish.
I can't do it. I would freeze up.
But it was a wonderful, wonderful event. I enjoyed it. Again, I call me whatever, but I don't think I can ever see a concert on the floor or on the bleachers or on the. I have to. It's a whole different experience.
I don't know. With Missy Elliott, I would have loved to touch her. I know that sounds crazy. I'm a groupie for her. Okay. Like I would have loved when she ran by to put my arm out for her
and
to
then
just
he would
just slap me. They probably would have hired me as security. It was like, you out the crowd, push this back. Like they would have hired me. But I would have loved to see like up close with Missy Elliott. Like I don't know. Like I've always, ever since I was younger, I've been infatuated with her because I do a lot of creative things and I was into music and stuff like that and doing videos. Her creative style has always stood out to me. So I hold her as one of the greatest entertainers in my, like people say, who's your top 5 rappers, singers, yada, yada, yada. Missy Elliott is up there. And there's only 2 other people that I have to see. Well, I can't see DMX anymore because he's I would have loved to see DMX, and we were actually planning on trying to see him before he passed away.
Yeah.
The only ones left for me is 50 Cent. Like once I see 50 Cent,
I'm not so sure about 50 Cent because of his professional.
We can go overseas.
Antics.
We can go overseas.
He does here. So
you don't want to go overseas to see 50 Cent?
I know it's a bucket item list. A bucket item list. A list bucket item.
A bucket list
item. A bucket list item. Sorry, the Latin. It just, we see things backwards.
I didn't know.
We have words that mean 3 different things, and so a bucket list item for you. So sure, I'll go into the end of the world with you.
Oh.
But don't be upset when it's 45 minutes, when it's 60 minutes, when it's 180 minutes, and he still hasn't rolled up on stage, because those are his antics.
I mean, but you know what, though? I seen that his last concert that he did, I believe in Houston, Texas, he was on time. He put on a good show. Like a lot of rappers just get out there and they just rap and they stand in one spot. Like T.I., I just seen a video of him. I was like, this is trash. I would never do that. But 50 had dancers, singers, and background everything, and it was a show. It looked like
wasn't that a retirement show anyway? He's not a farewell, but they always go on farewell, and then they come back for a farewell, and then another one. It's truly, really, definitely the farewell.
God. You might be right because I think the tour was the final tour.
Yeah,
don't say that. Don't.
They always say that, and then they have to pay bills.
Well, 50's rich.
And then they have to pay bills.
And he has movie money, though.
And then they have to pay bills.
I don't know. I think, with other people probably, but not with 50, because 50 got movie money, TV deals.
Now, quickly, let's do a roll call of the concerts and artists that we have actually gotten a chance to see on a stage in the last, year, 2 years?
I think it was a year.
It's been insane. Okay, can we name them all?
Okay, you go. I know we saw...
remember who opened up the whole thing? Who popped my concert? Cherry.
Little Kim.
She was up there, remember, the staircase, and then
she did her
the boys grabbed her hand, and she did her whole thing from up there, and then she came down the stairs.
She did,
and then she did the whole airplane thing.
It was okay. So it was Little Kim, Little C's, The Locks, which was Jada Kiss, Styles P, Chic Luch. Who
Neo.
else did we see? We saw Neo.
That white man,
Robin Thicke. The one with the little, little sprinkle.
Yeah,
he was a little,
Who else did we see?
We saw 112.
112, yes. Not Casey JoJo.
No.
Okay.
It was 112.
112. I thought Casey JoJo was in there too.
No.
Okay.
It was some old guy that we can't remember.
We didn't know who they were.
We got to look at the flyer because we didn't know his name when we did the episode on that either.
Right.
That's disrespectful.
That's horrible.
Some old guy, but everybody knew the words to the song but us. Who else did we see? We said Neo. We saw Robin Thicke. I don't. Oh, Ja Rule and Ashanti.
Ja Rule and Ashanti.
And then we saw obviously Missy, Busta Rhymes, Timbaland, Tweet,
Timbaland's son. Busta and Busta's son. Everybody, but no, listen. Everybody's pushing the next generation, and I find that to be so refreshing and inspiring and so good for the culture and for the genre and for the business, because think about it, we met Busta's son
Yeah.
And his single and his either a single or
it was his single.
His single, and then you have Timbaland's son who was producing.
And he actually did he let his son perform?
Yeah, he was in there with him. He was in there.
Performed.
And then they play one of their new tracks.
Oh, they
or whatever.
both did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. And then you got the music people producing and the rappers, and then you got amazing talent like Beyonce's daughter.
That's true.
Who's gonna be out there performing the songs that these people are producing and stuff like that?
Yeah, Beyonce's daughter.
You know,
I don't know what
the
Northwest is gonna be.
And
doing.
then in the dark shadows, you have that one, who can barely do a Lion King song.
The daughter of
a porn prostitute and a mentally out there man.
You remember when she asked her mom, "What do you do?"
No, I don't watch those shows.
No, it was like circulating on YouTube and stuff, like the shorts, and she asked like, "What do you do?"
And what did the mom say?
She said, "I think she said everything."
Okay.
Like she can't. Like I don't know what does she do besides.
Number one, she abuses the child because how dare you put your daughter up there for the world to see in the Lion King 30th anniversary concert, which is not even the full out production, and the girl cannot even sing "I Just Want to Be King."
Oh.
I
didn't see it.
No, it was horrible. I saw clips of it. It was horrible. And then to find out, the same producer that produced the 30th anniversary Lion King special out there, that brought all them celebrities to do a number.
That the daughter Northwest was in.
Right. It's the same producer that produces the Kardashian show on Netflix.
Oh, nepotism.
Or Hulu, wherever it is that they are now.
I don't know where they are. I will tell you this straight up, I've never watched one episode of the Kardashians.
Let me tell you, that child is going to grow up to see herself when she's more of age, and she's going to absolutely hate her parents for that moment. How dare you put me up there knowing I wasn't ready? They knew that child wasn't ready.
She's gonna I think she's gonna hate Blue Ivy.
Blue Ivy. Well, I mean,
but no, you know what though? Because actually, I think she's gonna hate her parents because they don't.
I don't think she's gonna hate Blue Ivy. I think she's gonna be envious of Blue Ivy.
Envious, okay.
Because of the constant comparison, and that's just the nature of the business. This is the business your parents brought you into, and decided to make you a part of. Because we have a lot of celebrities that have children that are not part of the limelight, i.e., she's currently going through a custody battle with her white husband, Halle Berry.
Oh,
Halle Berry has a son.
I did not know this.
Who's not whatsoever part of the business. There's a lot of big time celebrities, award winners who have kept their families virtually secret.
I would do it.
You would do what?
I would keep my family secret.
Away, of course.
I would
Especially
never.
Think about it. Somebody like the Kardashians who made the money, all of them have made the money they've made initially by what? Slutting their hoes out.
That's crazy that they're gonna.
And now you're bringing somebody as young as your into that world.
She knows
into
already.
That world that you know what it is. You gotta lay down to get down.
She's old enough to know what Kim did.
I am sure.
So, and you know the people in the school told her, "Your mom's a whore." She slept with. That's embarrassing.
I'm absolutely
and that's the only reason why you shouldn't.
So, but going back to the roster of performers that we have seen, it's been wow. We have seen a lot of people, and there's still a couple more that we have to bucket list item check off.
What about you? Who do you think we need to see?
Who do I think?
Well, who do you want to see?
Who do I want to see? I definitely would like to see Mary J. Blige.
Yes.
But I understand that she's not going to be headlining nothing. And she's not going to be selling out no stadiums or no
headline.
arenas. No.
She could headline.
No.
Mary J. Blige has hits. She has enough songs to headline. To do what Missy just did,
I don't think she can do what Missy just did.
But I think
she could join something like Missy, but be a Ciara.
Hold on. Oh, God. You get out the studio.
I'm not.
Get out of the studio.
I'm not.
That's crazy. Did you not see her when she did wasn't she just on the Wiz? When she was singing that on the live? Wait, that's just one.
The Wiz was like 9-10 years ago.
I don't, but that's Mary. Did you not see her at the BET Awards when she was up there in all white? Killing that?
I did not.
Mary J. Blige
I think Kendu did her. I think Kendu did her and took her and he took all her performing mojo with her.
But I believe she had the breakthrough
never been the same.
after that.
No, baby. I was waiting for the breakthrough when she was in front of that TV, talk about no more drama, and the helicopters were coming to get her and all that. My music, my pain, my pain. When is the breakthrough coming?
No, well, she keeps
the
dealing with
never
these
came.
bums.
No,
She
it was
got-
can't do the whole time.
Listen,
so when there was no breakthrough.
I forgot
I can't
her
have
last
you be
album was
traumatized
good,
for the whole
though.
thing, and it was drama.
It's been a long year since
Drama.
Yeah, that
Drama.
song is
She's never had a breakthrough.
But what is R&B is rhythm and blues. Like a lot of people bring their real life pain into their music, and Mary J. Blige has done that through her drug abuse, through like all her crazy relationships, her issues with money and everything. I love Mary, and I think Mary can definitely. Okay, yeah, she can headline. She can do. I don't think she can do like the Barclays headline, but she could definitely do like a medium size,
like an intimate setting.
No, not intimate. She can do a nice size place.
Well, I would like to see her.
Yes.
I would like to see. We already saw Little Kim, but I will go a second round with Little Kim.
I would too.
Of all her hits, just
I would
her.
want to see Beyonce.
I would like to see Beyonce. The problem with Beyonce is this is my problem, Beyonce. I'm not going to a location with 1 million people there. It's just not what I want to do.
But we would be in the suite.
It doesn't matter. You still have to get in and out of that bitch. I do not want to be surrounded by 500,000 people.
Don't they have helicopter pads?
I don't want to be surrounded by 500,000 people.
No, I agree with that.
Beyonce's an experience that I could take her in from the living room. I'm fine.
Nah,
I
would want to. You know what? I want to. Her
and
craft
then
is,
the creeps come out. The weird people come
Oh,
out.
you're talking about the girls.
Every time the dressing, the
weirdos, yeah.
costuming,
Oh my God, don't talk.
It's just too much. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it.
Yeah, that's
they
not.
believe
that,
they're part of
you know
the
what?
show.
Her crowd is not our type.
They're
of
not.
crowd.
Yeah, like
you're right.
I can say that. I can say, okay, this is past my time.
Yes, I mean she is our time, but the way that they are now, because they are our age. We're not old.
I know.
They're our age that's in there.
Okay,
but
we don't share the same interests.
that part.
And I can
part right there.
definitely,
Yeah, I agree.
I can definitely appreciate and love a Beyonce with just pasties, naked on top of a silver horse.
Oh.
You know, I can
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
that. I can appreciate all her antics. Okay, gyrating, sliding down poles, semi-nude, nearly nude, clearly nude,
Yeah,
somewhat
hopefully,
nude.
hair
I can
wet,
appreciate all that.
The
I
fan.
can,
Now I'm getting caught in the fan. And she had
right,
her
the
hair sideways,
fan. I
and
can
she
appreciate.
kept going.
I love
Kept going.
the security guards. I love the music went out. I'm just gonna turn around and leave the stage, but y'all stay dancing. I love the
They ain't
production of
missed
it.
one beat.
Because they needed to pay their rent.
They was like,
That's
we
right.
ain't
They
gonna
were like,
stop.
I'm not leaving this
But she
paycheck.
could-
They
Beyonce
said they got three of me in the bus waiting for me. No.
Beyonce got in the jet. She was already back in LA,
And they were still moving.
dancing.
They were
like,
still moving.
No music, no nothing.
They were
Lip
taking the
sync.
lights down, and the stage manager said,
took
"Okay,
the stage.
everybody's gone. You guys can stop now. At ease, at ease."
Beyonce didn't say stop. We gonna keep going. They probably still dancing right now. But no, Beyonce, I would like to see. I would also like to see.
Well, if we're seeing Beyonce, we might as well see Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
No, I don't think he's gonna go out by himself ever again. I think he will always do something with
Beyonce, which
Yeah.
I would always do with you.
That would make sense.
That makes sense. They're an empire. They're their own thing
Right,
now. So
right.
I would like to see Rihanna.
What about Lauryn Hill?
Hell no. I wouldn't even.
I'm only kidding. No, in the name of mental illness and lateness, I
Listen,
cannot do.
I don't think she's
cannot do.
ever, but she will not show up to her own funeral. She is a late chick.
What about Erykah Badu?
Erykah Badu, I only know like 3 of her songs.
I
there's
just feel
nothing
like if I
can
go
do.
to Erykah Badu, I'm only gonna know the Tyrone song.
And the
And that's it. Yeah.
and I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
What about Brandy?
No,
Me neither. Ever since she killed that man and ran from the scene, I'm not doing it. And Ray J is looking all swollen.
You know what?
in the
Hold
face
on.
social
If you
media.
put Brandy and you put Erykah Badu and you put like a bunch of those people with
like
a
the
couple
Sister
of
Soul
songs,
Circle.
yeah, like Angie Stone, so she could do Black
God,
Brother, I love you, and I wish I like you get that Faith Evans. You could throw her in.
Ooh,
I
Faith Evans.
I could put a nice show together with a bunch of like 4-song women. and that would be a hit. Like Case can go there, like Tyrese. Like I would like to see them, but I wouldn't go see them individually. It would have to be like a pass the mic again.
What about Patti LaBelle?
I would take my mom.
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Are you ready to be screamed at on high pitches?
My mom and my grandparents, they love
You know,
Patty.
she throws herself on the floor and rolls on the floor, kicks out her shoes, saliva's all over the place. The wig is like flipping up and down. She starts rolling. She really gets into it. Fantasia was trying to be, she was trying to follow in her footsteps, but Fantasia was too busy
learning how to read.
licking and sucking the T-Mobile guy who was married.
And learning how to read. That's what she was doing.
Well, she said she put an X during her contract, so X marks the spot.
It's like, that's all. As long as that check clear.
Right.
No,
Right.
I wouldn't see Fantasia in
I
concert.
wouldn't see Fantasia.
Every time I see you.
A couple of songs, I ain't gonna lie.
see
When those songs
you.
come on, everybody get lit, though.
I was
So
never
she
a
got-
fan of her voice.
not her talking voice, but her singing voice, I think is like 3 songs. Because that American Idol season was the only season that I ever watched of American Idol with her and Ruben Studdard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ever.
What happened to Ruben Studdard? Is he still around?
He's still
I thought
around.
he passed
put
away.
He put out some songs, but nobody listening to him. But I actually, when I had a random thought, like, where's Ruben Studdard? And I look for him.
He's dancing with his father.
He does. That's not Ruben Studdard.
Yes, it is.
That's Luther Vandross.
No, but he remade it.
Don't do this. to
Dance
me.
with my father again.
No, listen, Luther.
Ruben Studdard did
Don't-
his
I
Dance
did-
with my father.
That you cannot redo a Luther song.
Well, he did.
Luther Vandross was that guy. But no, that's horrible. Like, he needs to stay in 2004 with I'm sorry for.
When I was the...
You know what's crazy? We do a lot of great things, and sometimes I want to share them.
Is this a moment of bragging, ladies and
Bragging?
gentlemen?
Oh, here we go. I'm
Is
being
this
very pretentious.
Is this a moment of
You know, I'm braggadocious.
throwing it in the face?
Here we go. I'm about to throw this.
Because, you know,
burnt.
according to some, many of our listeners and / watchers don't have nothing.
I know.
That's not my view, and that's not
That's
my
crazy.
thought. But go ahead, babe. Let me not disturb you.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I feel like everybody
Go
has
on.
their own individual circle. So in our circle, there are people, like-minded individuals.
Right,
Put it
and
like
if
that.
you're not a like-minded individual who's prying into our circle and you're feeling ways, that's on you, boo. That's on you.
That's funny.
Go ahead.
No, like, sometimes I wish that we could show a lot more of the things that we do. Like,
You know, there was a time I've had several. I see things in seasons and chapters and beginning, middle, and end. Act 1, intermission, Act 2. It's just the way that I see everything in my life. It helps me organize. And you know, I've been on YouTube for a long periodical of time. Many different incarnations, many different types of material. I've vlogged a lot, like video vlogged. I journaled. I used to just go around New York City and record.
That was before you met me.
Of course, this is
Yeah.
we're talking about when I was in the theater companies.
Got you.
I would rehearse, show the rehearsal down to the audition. I'm auditioning to get in the notice, to starting rehearsals, to opening night, to closing night, to okay, I have no job now. Let me try to look for another one. Like that, and I vlogged all of that. I vlogged from college. I have so much, and so I used to put it out, and people were enjoying it. Right before the pandemic, I did a whole series. It's called 52 Weeks, 1 week at a time, where I vlogged for an entire year, the previous year, and then I edited, and so I was rolling it the following year, kind of like a diary of past, right? And people, because of the things that I've done and the things that I've, because of my eye, I would like to believe. I have a different type of eye for, I like things a little bit different, and I'll work hard to pay something so I can have that experience. Some people loved it, some people felt ways about it, and I decided to stop doing that during the pandemic because New York City was going through hell, like the rest of the country was, but even more New York City. And I just couldn't put myself out there where I'm having such a fun time. Meanwhile, people are dying and dying and dying. So I cut 52 weeks. And that was the last time that I really kind of vlogged.
You think that's what killed the whole vlogging part of your YouTube?
Well, yeah, that's what I pulled the plug on that. I pulled the plug. That was the last vlog series that I had. And people were really into it. people were like commenting.
Yeah, it sounded like it would have been
You
dope.
saw me dating. You saw me traveling. You saw me cuss people out. You saw all of that. Now, the problem with social media and why, I would love for me to vlog the experiences that we have, because we really truly have some amazing experiences. I really work hard at researching, finding out things, planning, because I want to give you the most amazing experiences. If I can make it so that we don't have to stand in a line somewhere, I will make it so that we don't have to stand in a line anywhere. And let me just say, how does it work?
Oh, no, it works.
Okay. Do you see yourself doing anything else but that?
Standing with people? Absolutely. Sitting with people? Absolutely not.
No, don't say it like that.
I don't care. I don't care. I think a lot of people have an issue with that. I don't care. I've sat with them. I don't want to sit there no more.
So, the reason why I've pulled back is because there's so much hate that comes to me, and in terms then to you, because you are now attached to me. I don't think you even realize. At the beginning when you were dating, I told you, oh yeah, I'm on YouTube and I'm part of, I do this, I do that,
No.
But now that you are a couple of years in, from the first time that you saw people in the chat and people were acting and reacting to some of my stuff, fast forward to now, what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are there are a bunch of insane animals running around YouTube, and it's very unsafe for us to broadcast our personal life. And I'm not saying it's unsafe for us, it's unsafe for them, because I'll kill somebody.
Well, this is what
literally.
I was gonna say, let's clarify. I don't want to end up in a court because somebody caught these hands.
What's up, everybody? This is the Incredible Hulk. I want to thank you for tuning in to part 1 of our In the Summer podcast. Make sure you're on the lookout for part 2. Trust me, you do not want to miss that one. As always, you can find us on all streaming platforms. Anywhere you get your podcast, you can find us.
Or you can stream us at www.jnhpodcast.com. There you will find a player and you can stream us right off our website.